received a complaint in reference to animal abuse. The complaint was that a dog was left in an apartment abandoned, uh, and the dog was not being fed. We found the dog inside of a cage that was not big enough for him to move around, and he was in bad condition. He looked very weak and very malnourished. Uh, we then proceeded to open the cage to let him out, and we tried to get him to eat or to drink some water. He was not able to do that. It was so bad that you could actually see the dog rib cage.
So I donated during the holidays because I'm an animal lover. Many of us are animal lovers. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I know how important it is for the animals in the community to be comforted, have food so they can eat. A lot of times they just need blankets, they need supplies, they need all sorts of things just to feel as though they have a home. And a lot of the animals come from situations where they've been abused or neglected. So having supplies, having treats, having toys, having food, it's all such a wonderful gift to give them and just make them feel loved and taken care of. And I think the reason that the city of Hollywood would really benefit from having their own animal program is because I know that many of the shelters in the area are overloaded and they are flooded with too many animals, too many strays, too many dogs and cats who are turned in by their owners for many reasons. And I think the city of Hollywood would just do a wonderful job having their own animal resource venue.
Came out of the house and he was laying on the lawn, and another neighbor was, hovering over him. So we went over and he didn't get up, he just laid there. It was a big dog, a Labrador Retriever or something, or a Golden Retriever. So we went over to it and told my daughters not to touch him because we didn't know if he was injured, if he would bite or what have you. In addition, we went ahead and did that because as time went on and we were there for so long, he was friendly and just laid there. So we tried to call the helpline, which I thought existed, but I didn't know it didn't exist any longer. So we called, and it redirected us to another number, which I believe is BSO number. So I spoke with a woman there, and she said that I would need to call animal control. So I said, okay. She said, I'll look up the number for you. So she appeared to be looking up the number for me, and about a minute went by, and she goes, you know what, I'm gonna dispatch your call. I said, okay. So she gives me, so she can't find the number, she dispatches me and says they'll be out there soon. So we wait about 30 minutes. Now, mind you, it's raining, and we're concerned about the dog, and he's still lying on the ground. And so I said, I'm going to call and check. So I called back in 30 minutes, and they said, I believe that was the call that told me that I believe that's one that they said they were canceling my call. And I said, okay, why are you canceling my call? Because it involves an animal. So I called the animal control. So nobody answered. I find out that they don't work on, I believe it was a Sunday evening. They don't work on Sundays, or after 5. So I have a friend, and I called her to see what would she do. And she said, call back the police, see what they're going to do for me, because, again, they have the hospital they could take him to, or to the police department. So I called back again, and asked to speak to a supervisor. They gave me a supervisor, and I said, so is somebody going to come out? She said, well, she didn't know. And it was the lieutenant's decision not to come out for the animal. So I said, okay, I'll wait. So I wait another 30 minutes, no call. I call them back again, now, mind you, we're up to almost 2 hours now, and they said there was nothing they could do to help us. So, in my opinion, I would think that they have some sort of a solution to what would you do if this happens. What do you do with an animal? You just ignore it? Is it the homeowner's responsibility because it's on my grass? So it was very disappointing to see that after all these years that I've lived in the city, that I got no help whatsoever.
After this incident, do you feel as safe as you did before in the city of Hollywood?
I don't feel as comfortable and as confident in them as I thought I would have under the circumstances.
I then received a call the next day stating that the dog had passed away.